Alright, welcome to the next part of our video tutorial on blueprint symbols. The last one we went over creating openings and adding linear dimensions to it. I realized after the fact that this opening went up to this line here, which is 3 feet away from the opening where our door will be. And obviously if we're creating a 3-foot door for the entrance to the house, that would have hit this opening. So I just altered the blueprints and I bumped this back a half of a foot. But in this video here, we're going to go over creating a single hinged door, what that symbol will look like, and how to create it. So the last one we used the box tool. We could do it the same way, but for this one, instead of using the 3-point box tool, we're just going to create lines because again, we have our grid snap tool on, so it's really easy to see where the measurements should be. So for this line, I'm going to place it a half a foot from the corner of the wall. So this is the corner of the wall right here. It snaps every quarter of a foot, so quarter there, we're half a foot in. So I'm going to go ahead and add that line there. And now we have to go 3 feet down because we're going to have a 3-foot exterior door. So I'm going to draw another line 3 feet down. So 1, 2, 3 feet here. This is the center point of these two lines here and here, and we're going to end there. So I'm going to press enter to complete the polyline. Now we just have to cut out these two lines here so that it's an actual opening. So we're going to go ahead and select the cutting object. You can try and drag it over everything. Sometimes that doesn't work, doesn't select everything. So if you want to select multiple lines, all you do is you hold down the shift key and you select the lines that you want to cut in the end. So I press enter there, and this object and this object are the ones I want to trim, and press enter again, and now we have our opening. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to add one more rectangle in so that they know that there should be door jambs here. So I'm going to place a line here, turn on 3-point, a line here. And we're going to do another quarter of a foot, so 0.25 feet. And we can manually type it in here, but we also snap to it on our grid there. So we're going to do one there, and one there. And this is just so that they know that there should be casings here when the door is done. And a casing is essentially just what the door sits in the house. So now we have to actually add the door. So I'm going to put it on this corner here. It's going to open up into this wall here, and it's going to slide close onto this wall over here. So the width of our door is going to be I'll turn the 3-point tool on first. It's going to be 0.2 feet. So I'll put that there, and then the length of our door will be 3 feet. And that's our door. So the last thing we have to do is we have to add an arc so that they know which way the door opens. And for that, we're going to go to the arc tool, and we're going to select arc, start, end, and radius. And that's the 3 control points we have for it. So this is where our door is going to end, in this corner here. This is where our door starts right now. And now we get the radius that we can manipulate so they can see where the door, which direction will be opening. So this point here is the point that the door pivots around, so that's where we're going to place our radius point. And now you can clearly see that this is the direction the door opens. We have the door here and our jambs here. The last thing we're going to do is add our linear dimensions so they can see the width of this door. And it's 3 feet, so we'll place that there. And that is how we create a single hinged door.